Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is June 2nd, 2021. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report, one of Timer Digest's top ranked market newsletter. You can see our honor rolls there and our top 10 rankings and our disclaimer there. Also want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and let you know about our subscription services there. You can see there. And also we appreciate you guys patronizing the channel, hitting that subscribe button, the reminder bell so you don't miss any of our events, and the like buttons. And the like button, while it didn't show up there, we do have one. It's down there and it looks like that. Okay, sorry about that. We have a quick update here to cover some things for you guys today. We're going to look at Tesla, important juncture here. We're going to look at the NASDAQ, the S&P, and BILI. Okay, let's start with Tesla today. Here's the all-time high of 900 on January 25. You see 5 waves down. This is a daily chart. That's A down, 3 waves up. That's B up. You can see A in black, B in black. And then we're starting another 5 waves down. And this looks like 1 of 5. And here wave 2 up. Hit right on the Fibonacci 382. It could possibly go higher to the 500 retracement level at 664. And the 618 is 692. However, this looks like it's breaking down. We're going to look at that in a minute. But you can see here, and I think our long-standing target where wave C equals B is at 415. And I've got, well, okay, I'll get into that. Well, we'll get into it now. If this is 1 and it's complete, and it sure looks like it is, let me get 5 off of 1 there, and 2 ends here, wave 3 gains equality with 1 at 402 and makes it lower than our larger C wave target of 415. So one of 2 things is going to happen. Either this wave 2 is going to retrace higher, and then wave 3 down begins, or it retraces from where it is now at the perfect 382, and the C wave target becomes lower than 402, lower than the previous 415. So I kind of jumped ahead there because I saw where that label was. But let's look at this B wave high here from April 14. And you can see there we're looking at a 10-minute chart. There's that B wave high, and there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1 of minor degree. Again, we can put this 3 in a couple different places, but it's immaterial now because it's behind us. It's here and 4 is there, or here and 4 is there. But there is that second wave move up right on the 382 retracement, and I probably still have that mark there. Yeah, and that would gain equality at 400, and these might be off by a little, but you can see I've got a series of 1s and 2s in here. Let's get in a little bit, let's get in a lot tighter. Let's go 1 minute and see how I've got those marked here. Let me get these other guys out of the way. Remove that. There we go. Let's remove these 2 from this chart, and let's look at this on a 1 minute scale from that high which happened on June 1st. Surprise, surprise. Actually, this one was here. Yeah, because we had a 1 from there. My apologies there. Okay, and this is off by a little bit. Let's move that over there because that is a higher high. That's the higher high. It was probably right where it needed to be. My apologies, guys. Let's expand that out. Let's take a more in-depth look at this. Let's move 2 down there so we don't lose sight of it. Here we have a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, a 4, and a 5. As you can see, I have it marked there. And then we have 4 up, okay? Targets for 4 are 612, 616, and 620. Those are the 382, 500, and 618. We may as well mention the Fibonacci 786 at 626. So we're going to see how this plays out here. And it should give way to another 5-wave advance to the downside, okay? So let's go back here and look at this. Let's do the bigger picture here, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. and this may not be to the point, as I don't know if I'm getting it right on those exact highs or lows, but we'll get to that high right there. I think that's it. And this line here would give us a target for C, which would be 417 here, and 3's target is down at 402. Okay, so you can see that we have a 1, 2, and 3 is down here at 402, and it's below the 417. I think our target was 415. So we're going to have to watch this play out. Like I said, either 2 goes higher or the C larger wave is lower than our projected target. I'm going to watch that real closely, but this sure looks like it's breaking down in 5 waves to the downside and expanding third wave. So that looks impulsive, meaning in the direction of the main trend, which is down. Watch this very carefully because it's explosive to the downside. Okay, that's important news on Tesla. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Oh, I want to show you the Tesla chart here I had for you guys. Some make or break points and confirmations. There's the all-time high. There's the 5 waves down for A. There's the A wave low. Okay, March 5, another turn date. The 3 waves up. The B wave high on April 14th at 780. And then here's that first wave down on May 19th at 546. And there's the second wave retracement right at the 382 within a point at 636, 637, somewhere around there. Okay, so if 2 doesn't go higher, then 3 is in play. We get confirmation that 3 down is in play with a move below this wave 1 low at 546. Okay, I got C equals A at 418, but that would change with this. Okay, so there's all of our parameters. A break above 636 means we're going to 664 or 692. A break below the wave 1 low of 546, and we're hitting the 400s. Okay, and that would be a third wave, so it would be a powerful and strong and swift wave. All right, that's the recap on Tesla. Now we're looking at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's all-time high is on April 19th. We have a 5 waves down here for an A and a correction up here. Let me get that in a little bit better here. Let's get our correction Fibonacci retracement out here, and you can see that this has retraced between the 618 and the 786. They're running them up, and it still may not be done. It still could go higher, but it looks like the second or B wave high topped on June 1st, just like it did in the S&P. The NASDAQ had a turn date a little different. We'll look at that soon. But if this is complete here, and that's a nice spike reversal there, then we can expect to see our third wave down to gain equality with the first or A wave at 12,626. For what it's worth, we'll peak at the 1618 multiple, and that's 11,878. Okay, so that's what we're looking at with the NASDAQ. I think I have the NASDAQ schematic up here. This chart may be, no, I don't. I have the hourly on the S&P and the hourly on the S&P. Well, we know that we had a turn date here on 6/2 in the NASDAQ. Let me just look here, see if I can find this on my report here. I'm going to get this over here, guys. Let's see what we have here. I think I have that NASDAQ schematic. There it is there, right here, the NASDAQ. And you can see all the slippage here was none from the 429 high. We had a 5.4 low, 5.7 high, 5.12 low, 5.20 high. The turn date was 6/2. Missed it by a day on 6/1. The next turn date is the 23rd. Anytime you have a 55 days after the high, it looks like there's a possibility of a panic spike or crash low. Doesn't have to be, but it will make a low or right around there a day or two off, plus or minus a day from 623. That's a little bit out there, but that's what we're looking at here. We should see acceleration to the downside from here. Keep in mind, they may run it up to 786, shake out the shorts, get all those stop losses out before they run it down and take the rug out from everybody. Okay, let's look at the S&P. We're still looking at, we're doing this one retracement at a time, or one level of 5 wave advance at a time. We knocked out the most recent one. So we're looking at the March 4 low. We have obviously 5 waves up here. Let me mark that for you guys. Okay. And there's a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Well, it could be there. Well, here we go, 3, 4, and 5. Let's put it there for now. Let's get that a higher degree of trend. It's not minuscule. It's at least sub-micro. Okay, there we go. And here's an A or 1 wave down and a B up. And then we're looking for a C or 3 wave down. This could still count as a correction of this 5 wave advance until it erases all of it, okay, which is that 3-4 low, which is 37.26, I believe, 37.23. Okay, so we haven't even done a 382 of this yet, or at least the market hasn't. Let me get an extension over here from this wave down to this wave up, which is nearly 100% retracement, but not yet. Okay, and you can see the C wave equals 1 right by the 382 retracement, which is 40.42, and the 1618 is near the 618 retracement. The 1618 is 39.33, and the 618 retracement of the 5 wave advance is 39.21. I think I can show you guys those S&P. We'll go from this 3-4 low with the turn dates here. Okay, and this doesn't have the last days. It's got up to the 6-1 yesterday's turn date, which it hit with that spike. And you can see this time spiral has caught every turn. And there's our alternate count where there's a 4 here and a higher 5. Okay, this is dangerously close to the all-time high on May 7th. And if it takes it out, then alternate count comes into play. There's our retracement levels there, and that hit the next high. So let's move on to the next Fibonacci's. We got 3 Fibonacci spirals in play, 2 on the S&P and 1 on the NASDAQ. This one's from the all-time high on 5/7. First turn date caught the 5/12 low, no slippage. The next one, the 5/14 high. It was off by 1 day because it occurred on a Saturday. The 15th was a Saturday, so the market turned, or was it Saturday was the 14th, so it turned the day before or the day after. Then we have the 19th for a low. Okay, we had a 19th low and a 21st high, and we had a turn date right in between them on the 20th. So we put it here. Could easily put it on the 21st. And then the next turn date in the sequence after the 5/28, which happened to be near a lunar eclipse on 5/26. And then we have 34-day spiral, which is June 10th, which is coming up. And we have a solar eclipse then. Will it mark the wave 3 down? Again, the 55 days is always a possibility for a low. It's not a panic spike crash low, but it could mark the wave 5 low if this keeps playing out. See if we've got that there. There's our 1 and 2 from the all-time high. We might expect a 3 down to here. Let's put that in for you guys until that all-time high is broken. This is 1, this is 2, which is almost 100%, but not. We might expect a 3, 4, and a 5 somewhere way down here. We'll have to let this play out before we get exact targets for 4 up and 5 down. But we have to see this thing take out this low here. Confirmation of 3 down comes with a break of the 1 low, which is 4056. Okay, that should do it for today. Quick update. And there's our reminder about Tesla. We'll see how that plays out. That's the most interesting stock, if you will, going on right now. And until next time, take care, everyone.